There's really nothing like freshly brewed and ground coffee. Freshly ground and brewed coffee to start your day. And I think I need more of that in my system just now. That's good. Right, so in just over a month's time, me and my girlfriend are going to Thailand. So I've been to Bangkok once, but I've never been to Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. And look at those beautiful old temples and the elephant sanctuaries. So I'm really excited for that trip, and in preparation for that trip, I already sold my Phantom 3 Advanced. And one of the reasons why I did that, because one, the Phantom 3 Advanced has been in the market for what, about 2-3 years now. So it was high time to get rid of that and move on to something better. We're going to go to Thailand, and we need to be quick and light on our feet. So here's Damon. You've seen him in several of my other videos as well. So you can see that I got a new FPV camera for him. This is a Foxeer Arrow Mini Pro. Thanks to JC FPV for hooking me up with this one. Actually, I didn't do this because of the Thailand trip. I just smashed into a tree. My Runcam Eagle 2 went straight into that tree. It didn't appear damaged at all externally, but when I checked inside, the sensor board actually came loose from the main board. So yeah, that's actually why I had to change this Foxeer. This FPV camera for this Foxeer FPV camera. So I haven't taken this out of the field, but so far the image looks great, and we will be checking that out probably in the next video, because that's not really the topic for this one. I finally got myself a Mavic Air. So why would I get another drone and already have Damon? It all boils down to the purpose, or the intended purpose, of these two different kinds of drones. So this is a race drone and this is an aerial drone. And I talk a lot about the different kinds of drones and what they're used for in my video, which I'll link up here, the best drone for beginners. And if you're just choosing which drone to get, I do recommend that you go through that first, so that you get introduced to the different kinds of drones, and you really think a lot about what you want to use those drones for, and that'll help you make a decision. So anyway, let's get into this box. Let's just open it and let's see what's inside. Right, so here we have the DJI Mavic Air Fly More Combo Package, and I got the white version. So let's take a look inside this box. It's plastic sealed, vacuum sealed with this kind of plastic. So we will just cut that open with a box cutter, and then let's just check out inside. Right, so inside the box you can see that there are several different things. So we'll take all of these out first, because it's a really large box and it doesn't really fit in the camera. Right, so here is what's inside the box. Let's go through one of them first. This one, okay, I'm guessing this is actual Mavic Air unit. Oh yeah. So it does come with a carrying pouch, the prop guards, the manuals, and everything else we probably will not need right now. So yep, those are the prop guards. Let's just take a look at this other bag. So here we have the controller. Okay, so that's the bottom, and I'll probably peel this off. We'll put that aside for now. Okay, so we have this. Alright, so it folds out, and you can charge 4 batteries simultaneously with that. We got the Fly More combo, so that would mean we have at least 3 batteries here. These are the cables for the transmitter for the controller, and you do get two extra sets of propellers. And hopefully we won't need that, but it's always good to have spares. And I can see you also have I think this is a Thunderbolt or USB 3 to USB 2 converter, and you also have extra sticks for your transmitter, so that's really good. They put in a lot of extra, and I really like that, because when you're in a bind, you don't want to be searching around for replacement parts. So at least this comes with a lot of them. So in case something goes wrong, something happens, you crash or whatever, or you lose something in your bag, then it's nice to know that you have all of these extras with you. Let's just take a look at the Mavic Air again. So it folds out just like that. just for comparison, let me get my other quad. So it is my race quad, and it's already pretty tiny. It's a 5-inch quad, which means that the propellers have a 5-inch diameter, and side by side, this is the Mavic Air. So it's weight-wise, it's almost the same. The Mavic Air is a little bit more heftier, a little bit heavier, but you can see that the main fuselage is actually a little bit bigger than the race drone, which is kind of expected. But and the propellers, I think, are around 6-inch in diameter, so that's a little bit bigger. As you can see, once you fold it out, the size is almost identical. But the good thing is about the Mavic Air is that it folds down, so the arms won't get in the way. You can just slide it into a pocket of your backpack, or you can use that included bag. Let's talk about the charger that comes with the Mavic Air. So if you get the standard package, then you just get the standard charger, and you just snap on your battery like that, and it'll start charging. But since I got the Mavic Air Fly More package, you also get this charging hub, which just comes like this, and it unfolds, and you can charge 4 batteries simultaneously. And the standard charger slots into the bottom like this. Just put it like that. Now you can just snap your batteries on like that. And I only have 3 batteries. The Mavic Fly More combo just comes with 3 batteries, but now you can charge 3 batteries simultaneously. Now the Mavic Air also comes with this USB, what do you call this? This is a intelligent flight battery to USB power bank adapter. So initially I thought that you could charge one of your batteries via power bank, but it's actually the other way around. So you snap it on to your batteries, and then if you plug in a USB cable, you can charge either your controller, your phone, or anything using the intelligent flight batteries. So it's also good because especially when you have multiple batteries, you have a lot of power available, and you can charge your phone on the go. So let's say if you're finished shooting for the day and you don't need your batteries anymore, you can use them as power banks. Now let's take a look at the transmitter. So I did a review of the eSheen E58, and I showed you that the transmitter looks awfully a lot like the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Spark, and especially the Mavic Air. They even got the detail of the antennas down, but obviously it doesn't have the fold out arms like this where you can put your phone. And I show you that the sticks are stored right here inside, and you just take them out and then screw it on. Now you have your transmitter all set up and ready to go. So it has sport mode and all of these function buttons. So it doesn't have the screen with the Mavic Pro, so I do like that screen. It shows you some telemetry information about your drone. And here's the USB slot for charging, and also that's the one that plugs into your battery. So the cable runs down through here, and out of the box it comes with an iOS cable, Lightning cable. So that's perfect because I have an iPhone. But if you have an Android device, then the box also comes with different cables, so you can just swap that out and put your phone, whatever your phone might be, into this. My main consideration for getting the Mavic Air was its portability. So definitely compared to the Phantom 3, this is way smaller, and it's even comparable to my race drone. Plus, it has folding arms, so it can really just slide it into one of my backpack pockets, or I can just bring the included shoulder bag. Maybe not. So anyway, so that's one, portability. And I really like the Arctic white and the futuristic looking design. It looks like the robots from iRobot, or maybe the turret drone from Portal if you're into playing video games. So yeah, it also has obstacle avoidance. Here are the front sensors, the back sensors, and also the bottom sensors right beside the vision positioning system cameras. So it can avoid obstacles, almost all around. So it doesn't have sensors to the left and right. While the Mavic Pro does have a 7-kilometer range. And this one just goes 4 kilometers, and the transmission protocol is different with the Mavic Pro. You know, I've never really gone beyond 3 kilometers, so 4 kilometers is enough. I've only gone 3 kilometers going island to island in Babuyan, and I really just wanted to push how far that Phantom 3 Advanced could go. But in terms of practical use, you really don't need much, you know, like beyond 1 kilometer, and it's also beyond your line of sight anyway. So depending on where you live and where you're flying your drone, it may not even be allowed to go beyond a kilometer because you won't be able to see your drone that far anyway. So it can shoot 4K at 100 Mbps, 100 megabits per second, and compared to the Phantom 3 Advanced that I had, it could only shoot 2.7K. Now, right now, I don't really put out any 4K videos. All of my YouTube videos are right now done at 1080p. So it's probably not something that I would need right now. But if this is going to be my drone, for my aerial drone for the next 2 years, then having that 4K resolution capability is a plus. And some people recommend that we shoot 4K and just downscale to 1080. So that is it for the unboxing and the bench review of the Mavic Air. But the Mavic Air really shines when it's up in the air and not talked about. So that is what we're going to be doing. We just need to charge our batteries first for our Mavic Air and our transmitter, and then we are going to be heading out in the field and see how it does. We are out here at the field today, and I'm here with my friend Rob.
Hello.
We're just going to be checking out, and let's see what his first impressions of this is.
Oh, okay.
Check it out.
What is this?
That's what we're gonna be reviewing today.
It's DJI. That's so. Reminds me of, sort of reminds me of RoboCop's nemesis. It's a Mavic Air.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
We are going to be flying the Mavic Air today, and it's a beautiful day out. Bring the left stick up lang. Check this out, may obstacle bars sa screen.
Okay.
So supposedly can't ram it.
Kasi stop
into
siya.
a vehicle. It stops
Automatically.
Yeah. It won't go. It won't go into the vehicle, even if you try to. We are purposely. Whoa. Okay, so it detected the pole and gave me a heart attack at the same time. So let's see how good the braking is. Okay. All right. So it did brake in time, so that's great. Let's try some of the intelligent features, or let's try the TapFly. In TapFly mode, you are. Okay. I'm not really sure. It's the first time I'm going to be using these features, but supposedly you can just tap on the screen and then go. But if there's an obstacle in front, it's supposed to avoid it and then just try to steer clear of those obstacles. I'm not sure where it's facing right now, but let's try doing it in reverse. And I have no idea what that's gonna do. Fly in the opposite direction where you tap. You can adjust the flight direction with the remote controller. Ooh, that's cool. Since it also has obstacle avoidance on its rear camera at the back. Let's try turning it around and see. Let's try hitting it.
Whoa!
Let's try. Whoa! Okay, so it braked. It saw the pole and it braked, and that is so cool.
Kind of neater though.
So it has these Quickshot modes. It's really good for beginners because it's automated. You just have to point it at yourself. Like for this dronie mode, for example, you just need to point it down here at me and Robbie, and it's actually tracking. It's actually tracking both of us. So we can turn on recording.
Let's run! Let's try it!
And then click dronie.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
2, 1.
All right.
There you go. Oh.
Oh, that's awesome. Not bad. Not bad at all. So there are other quick shot modes like the circle, like the orbit and the comet. And after you do that quick shot action, it's gonna come right back at you automatically. So yeah. Okay, so let's try the boomerang.
What's a boomerang?
You'll find out.
Just like the
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Anywhere on the screen. And any moment now. Okay.
Oh, boomerang!
Oh.
It turns around maybe?
Okay, okay.
What
I think I canceled it because there's a pole.
Okay.
Maybe not here. Maybe we should look for a different place. There you go, there you go. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try boomerang again. Okay, so here we are.
3,
And we can maybe tap at Robbie.
3, 2,
Tap
1.
Robbie. And he's going to do a boomerang around you. And it can actually track your position.
And we have a dog.
Hello, doggy. So we are paying very close attention that it doesn't go into the tree. I don't think it will. But it might go into that pole. No! Alright.
That was kind of a weird shape that it did.
Yeah, it's like an oval. Asteroid. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. So it flies out and then creates a 360-degree panorama and then makes it into a ball. Or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So you've probably seen some videos like that, of that.
I've seen some pictures, but not videos.
Man, it's really going. So we're like just a tiny speck on that screen, and it's shooting all around. Up, the camera is automatically going up and down, and then rotating. So I guess it's just taking lots of photos of the surroundings.
And turned it into a composite
And-
picture
and
around
yeah.
one.
Now we will see what it looks like afterwards, but should be cool. Is it coming back? Oh, it's coming back. I guess it's done.
Downloading.
Or maybe you can look at it later at
Yeah.
on the computer.
Wow.
But
Take that, flat earther. What was that? When you
when you flip it,
it just
it shuts
turned
down
off.
automatically.
Okay.
So next we're going to be trying out the ActiveTrack, which was introduced with the Mavic Pro. So if you've tried it out with the Mavic Pro, then this shouldn't be anything new to you anymore. So it has 3 modes: Trace, Profile, and Spotlight. With Trace, the Mavic Air falls behind. The acceleration is quite smooth and it just follows your subject behind. But you can still move your Mavic Air to the left or to the right of your subject, and the Mavic Air will still try to maintain that angle or position relative to your subject. But in cases like this, the Mavic Air can lose track of your subject when your subject moves like in the opposite direction abruptly. So that's something you have to be careful about. Now, if you're using profile mode, your Mavic Air will stay to the side and will not fall behind your subject as it moves around it. So it will not move around it. It will try to stay at a fixed position relative to your subject. But here I'm still in trace mode, so you can move your position to the left or to the right of the subject as the Mavic Air follows it. Now lastly, there is the Spotlight mode, which is basically the Mavic Air flies stationary while trying to keep track of your subject with the yaw and the camera, but the Mavic Air itself stays in place. Now the last feature we're going to be trying out is a SmartCapture, which can be turned on and off with or without a controller. So first you have to have the SmartCapture turned on and hold out your palm in front of you, and once Mavic Air locks onto to you, the subject, you can then move your palm down or up or left and right, and the Mavic Air will follow suit. While SmartCapture is enabled, it also functions similar to ActiveTrack in trace mode, where it follows the last person that gave the Mavic Air any command. You can also start and stop recording of video by creating a picture frame with your hands in front of your face. SmartCapture can also accept commands from different people one at a time. So you first have to relinquish command by dropping your hands to your sides, and then another person would raise his palm out in front. And the Mavic Air does a pretty good job at quickly detecting the person that's giving the command. The Mavic Air can shoot 4K at 100 megabits per second at 30 FPS. So if you just want to shoot nice aerials, then you can just take it straight out of the box and shoot beautiful aerial footage. If you color grade your videos, you might want to check out the flatter profile offered by the Cine D. The Mavic Air also supports shooting slow motion videos at 120 FPS at 1080p. In the center of the Mavic Air controller is a sport mode slider, which gives the Mavic Air a higher angle of attack and a maximum speed of 68.4 kilometers per hour. Not as fast as a race squad, but it's still pretty fast. Check this out played back in a normal speed.
Damn!
Alright, so we had so much fun with the Mavic Air that maybe we didn't do too good of a review, but that's okay. It was really fun. It's great for beginners because of all the features that's built in, like the Quickshot modes. It has ActiveTrack, so it basically will keep itself in the air. It's really hard to crash. So for a beginner drone, this is a very highly recommended drone. And it has the performance of sport mode, so even if you want to go really fast and you're a little bit more in the intermediate or pro level, then the sport mode and the 4K shooting will not disappoint. But for me, the most important feature for me in picking this drone was its portability, and with its 21-minute flight time, you're really not gonna have much of a problem carrying this around and traveling with it. So I'm hoping I can show you some more footage of the ActiveTrack and Quickshot and all of the features that we took with Rob and with his son Dylan and everything else. So hope you enjoy these more cinematics, some more cinematics, and as always, keep building and keep flying.